Hey everybody. Okay, so this is the before, and this is really more for those of you, it's easier to do a comparison side by side than it is for you to go back to an old video. And for those of you who are new to the channel, for those of you who are lazy like me, welcome, welcome. So this is the before, and this is the Foxy Fix Wanderlust in Butterscotch. You can see the Foxy Fix stamp there on the back. It's got the stitching add-on. It's a beautiful piece of leather, but I find that it's a little bit too thick. I mean, you can't feel it, but this thing is heavy. So as beautiful as the color is, I'm not loving how flexible it is. I wasn't sure how I would feel about that. It's a beautiful leather, but I don't know that it's a good leather for me for a notebook cover. So I just want to take you, and you know, in addition to the outside, I'm also overhauling the inside. So I just want to show you what's in here before, so you can take a gander at what comes after. So this is a little happy dashboard that I've got. I don't keep sticky notes or anything on this side, but got a little balloon, and today is a good day to have a good day. Mustaches on this side, and an Oji-san to do sticky pad, and it's actually sticky down this side, which is cool. This is my social planner, social calendar for I've just got my YouTube posts and blog posts and stuff planned out in here, so it's pretty thin. But it's a really good, this was only 6 months. My next one does cover the entire year. So that is definitely, and the staples that I'm keeping my social calendar, my journal, and my regular planner calendar. The staples will be the same, they're just going to be decorated differently. So that is my social planner calendar. This is a little enjoy life, and then this is a picture of my dog and a favorite quote of mine. This is the current notebook that I am in for just my writing journal, whatever, personal journal, writing ideas, anything, you know, everything kind of gets caught in here that's not a calendar item. So this is a very summery decoration, and I did it in August, halfway through August, so I should have thought this was going to last me through, you know, middle October. I should maybe decorated in less of a summery bright, but it is what it is, and I'll continue to use it. I'm a little more than halfway through, so I'll finish that up in the next couple of weeks probably, and then move on to the next one. And this is the front of another dashboard I've gotten here. This is paper from My Mind's Eye. It's the My Story collection, which I am completely in love. I'm sorry that the lamp is glary, but I am completely in love with these gold arrows. Like, oh, they're so cool. And then they're two-sided paper, so this just is the back of that paper. I've got some transparent sticky notes, some clouds, another Oji-san. This is a Kate Spade, and this is, I forget, these came with pens. This is my weekly calendar, July through December, so you can kind of see, I've got a cool vellum separator in here that I made. I showed it on Instagram. I stamped a Totoro on there. You're not probably going to see him because it doesn't want to focus, but, oh, that's the wrong week. What am I doing? So yeah, I just got a couple of weeks, you know, whatever. I use this and I love it. I added, and this is going to stay, but this is a stickers tab that's exactly the same size as this other separator, but this has the Midori sticker saver sheet on here because they peel off a little bit easier from here than they do from the regular plastic. And then there's just some sticky notes which stick to this plastic better than they do to this plastic. So it's kind of a mix of both. Got a little pocket in the back with just some little ephemera stickers. And then this is the back of that dashboard. Again, the paper is from the My Mind's Eye My Story collection. This is another Kate Spade notepad. This is just a Project Life card that I cut down to fit in this little envelope and rounded the corners. And then in the back is my Always Believe Something Wonderful is About to Happen. So this is the front of a zip case. This is the back. I just keep my Momo-e stickers in here, which are some of my favorites. And then this is a business card holder that I think I got off Amazon. It doesn't have a, you know, it's just this back and front on both sides. And I keep some of my smaller sticker sets here. So what I will do is I'm going to go through here and really take out the stuff, and really it's the bulk of this is going to happen back here. I'm going to take out the stuff that I put in because it was pretty but that I never ever actually use. So certain stickers I don't use all the time, and I still have a planner on-the-go pouch, which I can show you what that looks like updated too when I show you the updated interior of this, so you can kind of see the two pieces that I work with. But whenever I'm going and I'm just taking this, I'm really finding that I don't use a lot of the stuff that I crammed in here thinking I would use. So now that you're familiar with what's in here, let me take you through the new setup. Okay, and here is my after. So I'm still in the Wanderlust Butterscotch. I haven't gotten the Foxy Fix, my Foxy Dory and the Bay Leather yet, so I will do an unboxing and I'll move all the stuff over with you guys once I get that, but just so for now you can kind of see the direction that I've gone in. I changed my dashboard in the front. I'm going to try to get this out of the glare. Here we go. Let's move the camera too, since that worked so well. Perfect. So this is a new dashboard. This is your world, shape it or someone else will. I think that that's just nice for me to keep around. So I did sort of a wood look with that. And then on the inside, it's just a grid. I put a craft folder in. And I have completely fallen in love with an Instagram account and a blog called The Daily Row. And Eunice Rowe just has the most beautiful, simple, gorgeous, vintage aesthetic, and I just can stare at her pictures for hours, and I love them. So I kind of did sort of a vintagey type, possibly slightly, I don't know, it's nowhere near as cool as hers, so I'm gonna link her below if you want to go check her out. She's amazing. But this is, you know, my first attempt at, I tend to collage the heck out of things and overdo it. Like I get so excited and then I end up with something that's full of pictures that I loved it, that seemed like a good idea at the time, is really what happens when I collage. So I'm trying to really only put stuff on here that I think is super cool. And again, if you look down and see Eunice's stuff, you'll understand why I'm trying to do that. But on the inside, I've got some paper, and this is some the paper from my Hobonichi haul. So this is the grid notebook, and this is the lined. So I just keep a couple of those in here just in case. And then these came from, I believe it was an American Crafts Halloween ephemera pack. So because Halloween is coming, just have a couple of spooky event type ticket stub things in there, because those make me so happy. I couldn't fit this anywhere in my calendar, but I just really wanted to have it with me all the time. Social planner for the rest of this year has not changed. And I've just got, this is just a monthly spread of what I'm doing and what I'm filming and what I'm posting and all that. And then for 2016, I've already got my next calendar ready to go, and it looks like this. So I'm kind of moving towards the more neutral, vintagey, shabby chic kind of look, and I made these calendars on in Microsoft Publisher, and printed them, and then used my paper trimmer to trim them down. And I cover them. So if you guys want to see how I do that, let me know. I can do a video on it. I haven't yet because there are a bunch out there, but if you want to see how I do it, I'll certainly show you. So let me know. This is, the back of the folder. And then I just have a card of mine. I do a little well hello there card to leave people notes. Of course it won't focus here. Let's put it on the back of this. Well, hello there. Right, and I have those printed at Vistaprint, so I'll link that below. And then in the back here, I've got these little markers. These are so cool because they're see-through, but they have this little arrow part breaks off, so you can point the arrow to a specific thing on the page that you want to point out, but then this part rips off at the perforation, and you can put it in the top of the book, just like it shows here, so you know where the material is that you want to highlight, and then exactly where on the page it is, which in my writing journal, that is so useful. So that's that, and then that's the back. I haven't put anything there. This is the back of that front dashboard, and I've got some Traveler's Notebook sticky notes that I got from Bum Kitchen, and so I will link that below as well. And this is the back of that dashboard, and this sticker came from the My Story collection that I unboxed with you a couple of weeks ago. This is my writing journal, and this is the same one that I had before, but I recovered it because the other journal cover was just super summery, and I wanted something a little simpler, a little cleaner, so I pulled off that cover. That's the nice thing about glue stick, is that you can kind of just pull it off, and a little bit of paper gets left, but once you recover it, you never know. So, you know, if you ever find yourself in a rut, know that you can pretty much always recover these Midori books. if you want a change of pace and you're only halfway through a book that you're using. So this is the new front cover of my 4th volume writing journal, and it's got the rainbow tape spine. And then I made this divider, this page divider with a tab, so I always know where I am. And then on the back, it's more of that type of sticker where half of it sticks to a place on the page and then the other half becomes a tab. And these are Hobonichi brand. The other ones were not, or they're not a Hobonichi brand, but the Hobonichi store sells them. And then this is the back of that notebook. This is another dashboard, and this one replaces the gold arrows, which I feel are a very spring and summer kind of thing, but I'm kind of moving towards fall and winter coloring, so a little bit darker, more muted. I'm really feeling the ticket theme. I think it might be because it's fall and there's all kinds of fairs and festivals, and I love Halloween and spooky things, and Something Wicked This Way Comes is one of my favorite stories, so that's a haunted fairground, and then Erin Morgenstern's The Night Circus is one of my favorite books, and that's a haunted kind of fair. It's just, I'll link all this stuff below so you can check it out if you don't know it, but I'm really feeling the kind of haunted fairground autumn vibe right now. So this is a quarterly calendar that I designed, and I decided that I wanted a month and weekly spread all in one place, but that I didn't want the book to be super thick, which is why I did a quarterly layout. So what I've got in here is a blank page, and this is one of the sticker saver films. And this just has some of my favorite stickers on it. And I have to say that of all of the stickers, I think this one with her and the baseball bat looking all mad is just, I laugh every time I see it. So I like to keep that where I can always have an eye on it. And then once we move, and this is pull-upable, restickable, and these stickers come off so beautifully. So this is a really cool piece to have. And then in here, this is my October monthly spread. So, you know, fall themed as you would expect. November I haven't done anything except I marked my birthday with a little momoi with cake. And then December I haven't done anything except mark the days that I have Zumba. And then I started this, I moved it, I did it on Monday the 5th of October. So this is last week's, oh no, this is this week's spread because today's only the 11th. Okay, so this is this week's spread. As you can tell, I did this recently. So just my to-do lists, and these are not printed, these are stamped, so when you get into some of the later weeks, I haven't stamped them yet, they are just plain, and I designed these in Publisher, and I can just change the dates, you know, and print them, and I've already got the next couple, I've got the first half of 2016 ready to print, ready to go. Actually, one of them is already printed, so that's cool too. But then, you know, this is just, and I find that this format, I tend to have long to-do lists because I'm a lister, so it's easier for me to have more space to make lists. I like to have a list associated with each day rather than have all my days here and then just like a week's list. I don't like having a weekly list, so this format works for me. And yeah, so this is next week's spread. I'm sort of feeling a green and brown thing here, and then it just gets into, I'm on vacation the week of October 19th, that's going to be awesome. And then the other thing that I wanted to show you, because I don't know if I'll show you again, is my Halloween week spread. So again, all of this ephemera, or most of it, this tape didn't, but everything else came from that same American Crafts Halloween ephemera pack. And then this little house sticker and this Halloween sticker came from, I think it was a Happy Planner sticker kit that I got at Michael's. So, yep. And then my birthday week is after that. So my birthday is November 4th. Happy birthday to me. And then a cupcake. Although I'm having a no sugar November, as you can see. I'm trying to cut sugar out of my diet because that is my kryptonite. I love it, but it's awful for me. So anyway, that is what my calendar looks like now. And then in the back, I've got a library book tracker so I can keep track of what I have out of the library and when it's due back. Oh, and before that, because I don't know why I forgot, I've got notes for the next 3 months. So if there's anything, if I want to change anything in the calendar, if there's anything that I, you know, forward planning can go here. And then just notes in general can go here. So that's that. And I did cover this with one sheet, so I didn't glue anything over it because the paper itself already was cool. So this is, obviously I really like this quote. This is actually an attempt, I was trying to make the dashboard, the one in the front here is actually my second second go. So this is what I cut out from the piece that I messed up, just to salvage it and keep it in a little sticky pocket up here, because I like that quote. And eventually I'll probably find another card and change it out. And these sticky pockets are just too small for a Project Life card, so you do have to trim down if you wanted to put a Project Life card in there. And these are more sticky notes from the Traveler's Notebook set. And then these are another set of page sticky notes, but the cool thing about these is that they're round, so even if this is crooked on the inside of the page, the outside of the page always looks perfectly even, which is very, very soothing for my perfectionist personality. And then I have a new card back here, Enjoy the Moments That Make You Smile. Still got my postage folder. And then I really cut down on what stickers I'm carrying in here, because I found that I was carrying a ton of stuff that I almost never actually pulled out and used. And I really wanted to slim down, make this lighter, make it skinnier, and really only have in here the stuff that I must have, the stuff that I use all the time. So what that translated to are my Momo-e stickers. And I've got her and this is one of those business card holder things. So I've got all Momo-e on the left side, and then on the right side I've got the My Little Friend. And these came from a tin, a set that came in a tin, but I've got her over here, all these My Little Friend ones, and then I've got more Momo-e stickers in the back here, and then more My Little Friend there. So this has significantly slimmed this down. I mean, this is a lot skinnier than it was before, which I think is really neat because it makes it lighter and easier to carry, and it's great. And it will get even lighter once I have the bay leather, because it is thinner than this. And I'll do a comparison of the leathers when I have them side by side, just so you can see the difference in the thickness. But that also will slim this down a little bit. Plus the bay leather will kind of take on a patina and it'll change color a little bit. And I'm really excited to see, you know, how it changes with how I use it, how I handle it, because every piece of bay leather ages a little bit differently. So that's really something to look forward to. And then speaking of looking forward, I already showed you what my year calendar, so this will be my social posting calendar for Instagram, YouTube, and all that. That's what 2016 looks like. And then again, double-sided paper. And then it's just months. So I will fill these in with, normally I film on Saturday and Sunday and post on Tuesday. So that's that. And then in addition to that, I've already got my next journal, my next writing journal covered. So that is what that looks like. And that's the back there. And then my next quarterly calendar, so January, February, and March, looks like this. So as you can see, I'm kind of going for more neutrals and golds, you know, a little bit more muted than the super bright colors that I've had for almost the past year, because I really started this Traveler's Notebook. I started on this journey, I want to say in March of this year, so it feels like it's been a lot longer, but it hasn't. So this is the on-the-go pouch that I use, and it's going to look very different from what you've seen me use before. This folder, this is a Heidi Swap folder, and in here I've just got a sticker set. I think this is a Happy Planner sticker set. These are super cool. Like, they have a little sticker for everything, and it's really neat. And sometimes I stamp and sometimes I do stickers, so it's kind of a mix of both. And then on the inside, you can see that this is a lot less crowded than it has been in the past. So I've got back here, I've got some word stickers, and this is another Happy Planner thing. And I may not keep these in here, but they're brand new, so I'm just kind of keeping them with me for a week or two to see if I use them a lot, and if I don't, they'll go in my desk sticker holder, but for now they're in here. The staples that I will never ever not have are the Momo-e stickers and the Day and Day stickers. So, and then I've got a couple of, this is not a Day and Day, but it's just a cute couples, so I thought that might be neat. But yeah, the Day and Day stickers and the Momo-e stickers are always with me because they are my favorite two little planner girls. This sticker that I believe I got from Stickers Kingdom on Etsy, these are so adorable. I can't not have them. And it fits perfectly right in here. So these guys stay in here. Then I've got these Midori sticker note markers, and these are very, very transparent when you take off one sheet at a time. So those are useful to mark special days or whatever without blocking what's behind it. These are those teardrop stickers that you saw on the back of my journal divider. So these came from the Midori, or not the Midori, the Hobonichi online store. And then these are just a couple of tags with washi tape samples. So these are some of my favorite washis right now. So you can see those. And I don't use a lot of washi. I do in my calendar. I don't in my journaling. So these are Hobonichi Tools and Toys Film Fusen little see-through sticky notes. These are just a couple of little Momo-e sheets that I got individually or in sets of 2. These are transparent sticky notes, which they're basically vellum, but it's so cool to have sticky notes that you can see through. I've got a little folder of ephemera in here, and these are just things that make me happy. So some things from That American Crafts Halloween set, some things from I think this is a Heidi Swap ephemera set. This one is just from a little ephemera set I picked up at Michael's. So just kind of a mix of little things that I like to look at that make me happy and that I might paste into a journal or calendar post at some point. And then over here is my little friend stack of stickers. So she's the other, my top 3, Momo-e, my little friend, and the little Day and Day girl. So those are what I keep with me, and that's it. That's everything. So I mean, this thing used to be chock full of all kinds of stuff that I was never using, and I want to have things that are pretty and useful. So and it's a lot lighter now than it was, which is also kind of a bonus. So that is the on the go. So you've seen the on the go, you've seen the old setup, and you've seen the new setup. So again, if you guys have any questions about anything I've done in here or about pretty much anything to do with this stuff, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you spending your time here with me, and I will see you soon. Bye.